Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Right up at the screen this time, huh? You can see your fur's falling off under your body and under your chin. So I didn't get a good look at that. So behind his foot, I wonder if there's exposed skin. So you ready for dinner? Yeah? So I got the Smelly fish and chicken hearty cuts. I bet you can smell it from there. This is really smelly food. I don't like it. How about I bring it out, okay? So I'm going to lift up the plate and I'm going to bring it out. Okay, coming through the door. Get your water. And, oh, I put a chair next to my chair just in case he wants to jump up on the seat sometime and be petted at a higher elevation. I don't think he's ever going to use it, but I figured no harm putting the chair there. So I'm going to change the water now. Get your new water in. And I'm going to sit down. And yeah, he doesn't want to jump up on the chair. Okay. It's okay. I didn't think he'd actually jump up on the chair. But I kind of hoped he would. He seems to be a little cautious of the glove. So he seems to like it stroking him, but I think when he actually looks at it, he doesn't like it. So maybe that's why he hissed last night. I'm not sure why he start reacting that way now. We've been doing this for multiple months now. He knows what the glove looks like. And I haven't washed the glove. So it's not like it has a new scent or anything. So I was reading cats pretty much do everything by scent. So a mother cat recognizes her kittens by the smell. And so once the kitten moves on or gets removed or whatever, if the kitten is reunited with the mother after a certain point, the mother won't recognize the kitten because the smell is gone. And likewise, I think with the kitten won't recognize the mother because the smell is gone. So I think if I wash the glove, Scruffy, I don't know. It's basically Scruffy's scent on the glove. It's not mine. It's, my hand's inside the glove, not on the outside. I pet Scruffy with the outside of the glove, so Scruffy scents on the glove. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you'd be more cautious of the glove if it didn't have a scent all over it, but the fact that he's acting kind of weird when he looks at it now, I don't know. I think he's a little off. So the weather finally heated up a little bit today. So it was a nicer day today. So we got some sunlight. Wasn't hot, fortunately. Just kind of a nice day. So I had another rough night sleeping. I don't think it was as bad as the other night. He really likes that chin rub today. So went to sleep early last night. And ended up waking up in the middle of the night. And I was kind of sore. Yeah, fatigued in my legs and overall just kind of tired but not falling asleep. So kind of frustrating. It's really tempted to take like a sleeping pill, but I kind of wanted it to be up today because I had things to do. I didn't want to be groggy because of the sleeping pill. And then I was tempted to take a ibuprofen because of the soreness or just fatigue in my legs. But it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of I could feel the discomfort, but it wasn't like painful. So didn't take it. That did get me thinking I should look into those CBD over-the-counter painkillers or whatever. So you can get them in a gummy form or get them in ointments of some sort. So my dad, when he was going through his cancer, we ended up using CBD, and I think in one case we used the THC or both. So he was actually able to get a prescription. Even though I don't think it's necessary anymore for a prescription. And the hospitals are kind of funny. So our doctor, she was very supportive. Anything we wanted to do to try to make his life more comfortable, she was good with it. But yeah, basically, when we asked specifics about cannabis, she basically said, so the hospital's policy is the less I know, the better. So there was a patient-to-patient flyer that they kept in the front office, and they made sure it was known that it was a patient-to-patient flyer and not provided by the hospital, not endorsed. It just hissed. but he still wants to be pet. You're weird. And so if we wanted to get any information, we start with the flyer and basically can't ask the hospital any questions, which is really stupid because, if you're trying to get the best care, you kind of want to consult the doctor. It's a really stupid way to do medical care. But that's our stupid laws for you. Stupid lawsuits. So, we used I remember, the day I got the pamphlet, I think, I had to wait for more testing or procedures or something, so I was in the waiting area, so I got it on my computer, my laptop, and I started looking up the places on the flyer, and because I was on the hospital network, they were all blacklisted, so I kept getting the, you cannot access this because it sells, I forgot the exact terminology, but basically it was unapproved pharmaceuticals, so they had they blacklisted them all, so it was really stupid. So I had to basically get on a different network that wasn't connected to the hospital in order to look up the places, and of course they had, email and chats and stuff, so you could actually talk to them directly and get your questions answered, because nobody at the hospital will help you. So I think we're about time here, Scruffy. Still like getting rubbed though. But I want to get you your food, and it is really smelly, so I'm not a fan of your new food. I go back in time and buy a different one, I might. Okay, let's get you your food, okay? Ready for food? Oops. Anyway, I learned they sell all sorts of interesting cannabis products. Everything from consumables, edibles like gummies and cookies and brownies, to ointments and pills. And of course, you can smoke them with the e-vape. I actually got off on a long tangent on not the e-vape, but the types of batteries that they use to power the e-vape. So I had a particular unrelated interest in getting better flashlights and bike lights, and so these different types of batteries came up, but they're really powerful batteries, and if they are not built right or not used correctly or damaged, they contain a lot of energy and they can do serious damage. So I think they're basically lithium-ion batteries, I think. So they kind of remind me of a AA, except much, much bigger. And they're not alkaline, they're, I think, lithium. And so I was reading stuff about, so they're popular with kind of more fringe type products, because you can get a lot of power out of them. But most of these products are built from China, and unfortunately, a lot of these products also cut a lot of corners, and so there is a lot of concern about buying kind of defective batteries that might, burn off your leg or something like that if they blow up. And then you can buy the batteries yourself, and then they're really designed, the way they sell them, they're kind of designed for people to make their own devices and do their own soldering or assembly, so they're not exactly consumer friendly. And so there are a couple of different things that fall out from that. So first, you got to know what you're doing. Second, because a lot of these projects are trying to mass produce things, you have to go to more bulk purchasing, and then if you find resellers that don't sell you the giant bulk, now you're dealing with a different question on how cheap of a product you want. So obviously you can pay more and try to get it and hope you're getting a higher quality, more reputable product, or you can take your chances and get a cheaper one. And I've heard some really bad things about the cheaper ones because they cut a lot of corners. Okay, I'm done. So anyway, I indirectly found out, those types of batteries are basically what powers the eBay thing. So, an interesting roundabout thing is, I think I was investigating them for better bike light or something like that. So I don't really like what a lot of especially the front bike lights, a lot of them are using actually kind of some version of these more powerful lithium-ion batteries, but they're not removable. They solder them in. So the problem is when you use up the battery and you use up all your charging cycles, you got to throw away the whole light, which I think is kind of a waste. What I was hoping was I could find one that can actually just replace batteries and keep the light. But now you get into this kind of gray market where it's, you kind of need to know what you're doing, and you're going to have to probably do some soldering or something yourself, and you got to find these rare manufacturers that allow you to actually remove the battery and put it in yourself, a new one yourself. And these weren't exactly consumer ready facing products. So anyway, I think I was on talking about my pain from last night sleeping. So something like a cannabis CBD gummy or something might have actually worked well for me. So I'll have to look into that. So I was complaining about the cat food because even though this is the second day I've given him this new cat food, I put it in the dishwasher, but I didn't run the dishwasher last night, and the dishwasher stinks. And I left the door slightly open on the dishwasher, so the kitchen kind of stinks. This is really smelly cat food. The fish smells really bad. I'm not a happy camper. So you better like it, Scruffy. So he seems to be eating it. He's actually moving the plate, so I put some meow mix in there tonight. So I didn't see Scruffy much, though. I did see him late morning on the rocks. I think he was sleeping. So the sun, I think, finally came out. It was actually kind of cold last night again. I thought it was going to be cold again today, but about mid-morning the sun finally came out and stayed out, so the day turned nicer. So yeah, he was chilling on the rocks. I think he was asleep. Just trying to move the ball. So I see there's a couple of pieces of crystalline in the corner. That might be a meow mix. So I finally finished up my last tax form. And then I went to the post office today to mail everything certified. So I decided to bike to the post office today. Fortunately, the post office is the opposite direction of my bike route, so it's kind of a major detour, and then not the street to get to the post office is really busy, so it's not my favorite place to ride because of all the traffic. And I had to wait in line and get all the paperwork filled out, so I think it's probably a 40-minute detour at the post office. He's not sticking around to groom himself tonight. Well, I guess that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.